Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Software Engineering Pathway. I'm Sam, and today is where the rubber meets the road. We are diving into Skill 18, S18, use appropriate analysis methods, approaches and techniques in software engineering projects to deliver an outcome that meets requirements. In our last session, S17, we acted as architects, recommending the best solution. Today, we put on our hard hats. We are the master builders. S18 is the act of execution. It's about taking that recommendation and turning it into reality using the professional methods, K23, techniques, K22, and analysis, K21, we've learned. The concept is simple: a great recipe is useless if you burn the food. S18 is the skill of cooking the meal perfectly. Let's get to work. Let's decode the standard. S18 asks you to use three specific things: analysis, approaches, and techniques. Analysis methods are how you understand the work before you start. This links back to S16, did you analyze the requirements? Approaches are the team strategies we learned in K23. Are you using Agile? Are you using TDD? Techniques are the specific tools from K22. Are you drawing UML? Are you writing unit tests? Your goal is to combine these three elements to deliver an outcome that meets the requirements you defined earlier. The key insight here is consciousness. You aren't just typing code, you are deliberately selecting the right engineering tools for the job. First, let's look at analysis methods. Before you write code, you must analyze the scope. A classic method is MOSCO. You look at your requirements and sort them: must have, should have, could have, and won't have. This ensures you build the critical features first. Another method is feasibility analysis. Before you commit, you ask, is this technically possible? Can we afford it? And data flow analysis, tracing exactly how user input travels to the database. Applying these methods before you code prevents you from building features nobody needs or systems that don't work. Next, we apply approaches. This is the how. If you are working on a web app with changing needs, you apply Agile. You work in sprints. You demo your work. If you are building complex logic, you apply TDD, test-driven development. You write the test first to guide your design. If you need reliability, you apply ACI/CD approach, automating your deployments. For S18, you need to show evidence of these approaches in action. Don't just say, I used Agile. Show me the board. Show me the TDD cycle. Finally, we apply techniques. These are the hands-on tools. You apply modeling by drawing a UML class diagram to plan your object structure. You apply coding techniques by using design patterns, like a singleton for your database connection or a factory for creating objects. You also apply coding standards like variable naming. You apply testing techniques by writing unit tests that cover your logic. This is the core of S18, the visible engineering work. How does S18 apply to you specifically? You do this every day. Analysis: you take a big user story and decompose it into small, manageable subtasks. That is analysis. Approach: you follow the team's Git flow approach, creating a feature branch and raising a pull request. Technique: you write code using techniques like dependency injection to ensure it is decoupled and testable. The outcome is a working feature that meets the requirement and passes the tests. That is S18 success. Here is how you can apply S18 tomorrow. Action 1. Analysis. Before you start coding a ticket, write a simple task list. Break the problem down. Mark the essential steps, must have. You are applying MOSCO. Action 2. Approach. Try TDD just for one function. Write the test first. Screenshot the red failure state. That proves you applied the TDD approach. Action 3. Technique. Before coding a complex class, sketch it out on paper, UML. Take a photo and attach it to the Jira ticket. The goal is to document the process of building. Show your working out. For your portfolio, use STAR. Show the rigorous execution. Situation: I needed to implement a secure login system for the new portal. Task: I had to use appropriate engineering methods to ensure security and maintainability. Action: I analyzed the requirements by drawing a data flow diagram to map where sensitive data moved. I applied a TDD approach, writing security tests before the code. I used the factory design pattern to handle different user types cleanly. Result: the login system was deployed securely with 100% test coverage. Reflection: I learned that applying standard design patterns makes the code much easier for others to read and extend later. In your major project, S18 is the heart of Chapter 4, Implementation. Start by linking back to S17. Following my recommendation to use React, I proceeded to build the app. Show your approach. I used 2-week Agile sprints. Include a screenshot of your board. Show your technique. I structured the backend using the MVC, Model View Controller, pattern. Show a screenshot of your folder structure proving this. My advice, don't just paste 50 pages of code. Explain the principles. I used MVC because. I used TDD because. That is what gets you the marks. Let's wrap up. We've learned that S18 is about being a master builder. We combine analysis, like Moscow, approaches, like Agile, and techniques, like design patterns, to deliver the solution. Your next step is to look at your codebase. Can you find a design pattern? Is there a singleton, an observer? Identifying it helps you understand the technique. In our next session, we will look at S19, where we go even deeper into the specific implementation phase of the project. Remember, an amateur practices until they get it right. A professional practices until they can't get it wrong. See you next time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you now feel more confident in mastering this topic. If you found value in this session, I have a small favor to ask. Please hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and follow our channel. It really means a lot to me and helps the algorithm show these lessons to other apprentices just like you who need support. Don't forget, you can download today's slides and the full transcript at www.mentorinai.com EPA Hub. While you are there, check out our mock interview and portfolio review services to make sure you are fully ready for your EPA. See you in the next video. Keep learning.